Welcome, welcome to I Am Blessed Tarot. How are you guys? How are you guys? We're gonna channel some spiritual guidance. Angels of Most High, may we receive the most accurate message, full of clarity and peace. May it resonate for my collective, bring them healing, higher love, the messages that we need to hear at this moment. 44, the storm brewing. The courage to step into life. I might read from the book if I feel called to. But let's see. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You guys enjoying the summer? Taking in everything nature has to offer. Right? Walking in the grass, getting your negative, positive ions balanced. Yeah. I hope it doesn't bother you guys. I use this deck a lot whenever I'm trying to channel spiritual guidance because I connect with it really well. Let's see. So right off the bat, what I see, spiritual guidance that's coming through for us is, I feel like there's some changes coming for this collective. There's some sort of change coming which could have to do with your location, perhaps the place that you are in at the moment. Yeah, what I see here is you have been manifesting some sort of change, or you know in your being that some sort of change is coming for you. Perhaps you could be seeing a lot of 444, 1111. Yeah. So what I feel here is a guidance from the source that this change is divinely guided. It might bring you change of location, change of geography, or perhaps this is a change within our being, in our heart space, our core belief system, or things that we are accustomed to. So there is a change coming in our status quo, and this is divinely guided change because, as you can see on this crow, crows are always spiritually have significance of being a messenger of higher realms, right? But as you can see in this card, that 4-4 is also associated with stability, with the structure, with things that we are used to around our things that around our surroundings, things that we are familiar with, like structure in politics, structure in our social standing, structure in our home, structure within our own belief system, right? Structure within our work environment, any kind of structure. 444 is also, to me, sign of stability, but it also, with that comes stagnancy, right? Where there is no movement, there is stagnancy. So I feel like you have been wanting some sort of change, wanting to break through from this the structure of some sort, that is, you know, that is needing to be freed, that is needing this energy, new energy is wanting to come in. And in order for that to happen, we need to make a movement, make a change, right? So I feel like this is a message from the divine that there is some sort of change coming, but this change is divinely guided. This change is divinely guided, and this change will lead you onto a newer path, and lead you exactly where you are meant to be, in this time space reality that we are in right now. But you are highly protected through these changes. Why? Because as we can see, this crow is looking high up at the stars, and it has this iridescent peacock feathers, right? And the change is coming through the center, the solar plexus, the heart chakra. So I feel like you are receiving divine guidance, downloads, messages, signs, synchronicity. Perhaps you're seeing a lot of 555. So this tells me peacock also resembles good luck, right? Peacock resembles good luck, but it also resembles higher protection, spiritual protection. For those who don't know, peacock feather is considered to be, it has that look of eye in it, right? So it's considered to be like having an eye of the divine. A lot of people, you will notice, like Asian cultures will keep peacock feathers in their home, and it's a symbol of protection, just like a lot of people keep evil eye talisman as a symbol of protection. So this is what I'm getting from this message, that it is bringing you this change that you are stepping into, that is divinely guided. You're receiving message for it. You are receiving assurance for it, that it is bringing a lot of clarity to you. But this is also a time that divine is letting us know to reevaluate what we have in our surroundings, in our heart space, in our mind, the belief system that we carry on, right? That belief system that we've had up until now, of who we believe who we are, what is possible for us, what is our social standing, our economic standing, our manifestation ability, the power that is within us, right? To reevaluate these beliefs and to bring in clarity, question them, and try to shed what no longer serves you. Try to shed the belief system that no longer serves you. Try to get rid of things that no longer serve you, that are holding you back, that is bringing the stagnancy, because this is a change that is brewing, that is coming. So here we are called to reevaluate people in our life that are no longer serving us, our beliefs in our life that are no longer serving us, our things in our space that are trapping energy, that are trapping and holding on to low vibrational energy that no longer serving us, right? Or even the geographically where we are staying, the collective mind that is no longer serving us. So here is, tidy houses, clarity and organization. But tidy house could mean our heart space, the house that is within. It could mean our own body, the body that we are in, that is also our house. So this is, I'm getting energy of, letting go of things, beliefs, things, people, places, relationships, connections, because there is new coming for you. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. What belief system, what people, places, relationships that you bring with you during this change, when this change occurs, will have impact on the next chapter of your life, on your next chapter of your life, the new beginnings, the moon maiden, right? So you are coming into your manifestations, your blessings, things that you have been wanting, the change that you have been seeking, the higher love, the higher way of being, maybe, more healed space, more more prosperity, more kindred souls, more different sort of community. And this is coming about, but divine's asking us to reevaluate what we hold within ourselves. Don't to question what we are bringing with us in the next chapter of our life, in this new beginning, right? If you step into this change with the same belief system of not having trust, of not having faith, of not having resolved the past pains, of not having resolved our past way of thinking and being, not just for our surroundings but for ourselves, right? What we believe about ourselves. Be careful and question about it and clear and reevaluate that, because there is a change coming for you. It is helping you step into your manifestation. It is bringing forth your blessings, which is going to kick you off in a new beginning, the beginning that you have been waiting for, the beginning that is going to bring you a lot of good luck, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of abundance, because this is divinely yours. You're meant for this, right? You're meant for this. Look at these cards. Overflow, limitless possibilities, rest and garden of Venus, rest and renewal, and watchers. So I feel like the message here that is coming through for us is there is change coming, which may cause you some discomfort, but know that it is divinely guided. You are protected. This is helping you let go of things that no longer serve you, help you move out of the stagnancy, place of feeling being stuck, place of feeling like being held and bound and trapped in some situation. And it might bring you discomfort because it might shake up things a bit, but know that it is divinely guided, and you are being called to reevaluate what you bring with you in this, because what you think about, you bring about. So if you have certain belief system that people want what you have, then you will attract those type of people in your surrounding. If you believe that this is as best as it's gonna get for you, then you will bring that limited energy in your new chapter, right? If you bring the belief system that people are just coming to get from you, that people are trying to sabotage you, maybe because this has been your past experience that brought about this change, right? That made you go within and reevaluate your relationship, your self-worth. So divine's asking us to clear this clutter, to look at this clutter a little bit closely, and know what you are bringing with you in your new beginning, in your new chapter. Another message I get here is for some of you, few of you, is to clear your space. It's as plain as and simple. Clear your home, clear your space. It is holding on to negative energy. It is trapping negative energy in your space, in your home, and it is affecting your manifestation ability of how fast it comes through, of how it is going to manifest, right? Yeah, to go in your heart space within and to nurture yourself, to love yourself, to heal yourself, to come into your heart space of knowing who you are, the authentic self, not the self that was given to you from the circumstances and from the environment that you became, right? So there's this change coming. For some of you, it is actual physical change, and for others of you, it is a change from within. It is a change from within, which is going to help you step into this new abundant way of being, new abundant way of thinking and feeling and seeing the world around you. Because I feel the message I get here is that if you don't go within and clear out some of these things that no longer serve you, that it could overwhelm you when you're in this space, when you are in this new beginning where you are receiving plenty, where a lot is happening for you, a lot is being manifested for you, everything that you have been wanting, waiting, or manifesting, it might overwhelm you, which might bring up your subconscious triggers and beliefs, right? And sabotage that. Yeah. I will read this Watcher 60. Another one I get here is limitless possibilities. So this is the question again that we're getting to. Sorry, guys. This is the same message that we are getting, to go within, to connect with your higher self, to... It's much easier said than done. I get it. Like, we are with the chaos that is happening right now, with the separation. Everywhere we look, seems to be a lot of chaos, a lot of changes coming about in our environment, within ourselves, spiritually, in our personal lives, in the society, in the environment, in the country, in the world, right? Like, we are... If you notice, there is a lot of push back happening collectively. Men are arguing about woman, who's woman, what is woman. Women are arguing about everything that men are doing wrong, right? Religions are fighting with one religion, with other religion. Countries are fighting with one country and another country. Ethnicities are at odds with each other. Human beings are at odds with where they are and who they are and how they grew up and where they are headed. And this is all intentional. This is all intentional. Part of being in the matrix. There is a pushback happening because this is how this is how it's controlled, right? If you are in this feeling of uncertainty, if you're feeling in this feeling of instability, uncertainty, insecurity, it will keep you from aligning with yourself, from finding your peace, from grounding yourself, from healing yourself, from reaching within and knowing your true worth, knowing your true essence, right? And our true essence, our trueness is oneness. We are one. We are just different fragments and aspects of the one divine, right? If we are all just one photocopy of the Most High, of divine, playing different characters here on this stage, and the way things are manifested, this is how divine brings forth things through us. But if we're at separation with each other, if we're not in this feeling of oneness, A, we cannot feel oneness within ourselves. B, we cannot feel oneness with each other, right? C, we cannot feel oneness with where we are on this earth, with our collective, with who we are, with our environment. And that causes instability in our root chakra. That causes instability in our feeling of security and safety. You cannot channel and you cannot calm down and you cannot meditate if you are in this feeling of uncertainty. So understand what's happening in the collective right now. There is a lot. You cannot open any app, social media, news, television, programming, TV, anything that you are viewing and consuming and bringing into your subconscious, bringing into your mind, body, spirit. It's all about separation. There is separation everywhere you look. Separation between countries, separation between belief systems, separation between ethnicities, separation between where we stand as collective, as human beings, right? And I think this is what Divine's message here, I feel, for a lot of us, is to clear the clutter is to clear your subconscious mind, reevaluate your belief, um, what is no longer serving you, because there is a lot of change coming, and with it is going to bring new. It is going to bring what we have been manifesting, what we have been wanting: more security, more stability, more love, more oneness, more guidance, more peace, more plenty. One of the ways um, one of the ways is to find time to disconnect. Find time to go within, to disconnect, right? Doing things that you love, connecting with nature, doing things like going to the lake, going to the ocean, being near water, being near river, being in the woods, being in the park, being connecting with the animals, connecting with ourselves, with our being, right? Without putting expectations on us, without putting social expectations on ourselves, how we ought to be, what we need to do. Everything is so structured from the beginning for us. We grew up in this extremely structured society where a lot of us don't never had chance to step outside the box, to disconnect from the matrix, right? To disconnect from the matrix so you can come to your real powerful self. So you can connect with the infinite intelligence, with the infinite possibilities, with the infinite options, pathways for yourself, right? Yeah. One of the ways the message comes here is to rest and renewal, Garden of Venus, to enjoy yourself, to self-love, to nurture yourself, the parts of you. This always reminds me of like a root chakra, and root chakra is so important. It is so important to be able to manifest money, to be able to manifest abundance. Abundance is not just financial, right? Abundance is everything. Abundance of kindred soul around us, abundance of people who reciprocate the energy that we give, the love, nurturing, kindness, the healing, right? Abundance of peace, abundance of wisdom, abundance of guidance, abundance of healing, abundance of good health, good mind, good spirit. There is multiple ways of abundance. There are multiple types of abundance. A lot of abundance, we get stuck in this society, in this very time frame, is money, and we think this will solve our problem. But the truth is, unless we clear and clutter our self-belief of what's possible for us, what is our self-worth, even if it comes through for us, we might become overwhelmed with it and sabotage ourselves because of our subconscious beliefs. So this is what I get here, is to take time, to take break, to love yourself, to nurture yourself, to question your self-belief, to question people, groups around us, to question what you're consuming. Do you know, for majority of us that are watching any kind of media, the certain frequencies that are used, right? There is a lot of study about 471 hertz mixed with so and so will cause manic reactions in people, will cause higher heart rate or higher heartbeats, which produces certain chemicals in your body, which releases certain chemicals from your brain, which brings forth certain feelings of being, state of being, like anxiety versus peace versus producing serotonin or dopamine or producing cortisol, right? So this is where spirituality, religion, quantum physics all ties in together. There is a lot of different disinformation, and that is on purpose, that is on reason. We are in matrix. It is the structure, right? It has been in place up until now to keep us complacent, to not realize our infinite possibilities. The only way to do that is to unplug yourself, to love yourself, to nourish yourself, to nurture yourself, to be extremely mindful of what we consume: food, music, things we listen to, things we believe, things we accept about ourselves. All of that comes together in bringing this for us. So I want to read this Watchers 60. Serendipity, the observer, witness, transpersonal. Yeah. When watchers appear, it is an invitation to stop doing. Pause. Get off the treadmill and take a deep breath. Find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but is not caught in any of the drama. This is the time to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower. Do not engage with the actions happening around you. Simply observe. Yeah, so this is a strong message from the Spirit that whatever chaos that you see happening at the moment, that you see brewing on the outside, know this is a pushback, right? Because when you're in this feeling of chaos, we are looking on the outside. It's bringing us instability. It's bringing us feeling of uncertainty. It's bringing up feeling of insecurity. And that keeps us feeling from reconnecting with ourselves, from healing ourselves, from nurturing ourselves. If you're feeling unstable, insecure, uncertain, then you're not going to feel this way: abundant, plenty, overjoyed, connected, at peace. So this is what is divine saying: disconnect from the chaos that you see happening. Observe everything that is happening right now. Know you are divinely guided. You're in the right place at the right time. Always know that you're in the right place at the right time. One of the saying of this famous author: things are always working out for me, even when they don't look like on the outside. I know things are always working out for me. It might not feel that way. It might not look that way. My subconscious might not believe that, but I know things are always working out for me. Right? It's reprogramming ourselves. It's reprogramming our neurotransmitters in our brain, in our mind, in order to form new neural pathways, to find this peace, to find this stability, to find this security, to find this groundedness. Earlier I posted a video of sound frequency, and we are 70% water. Now there's so many studies out on how sound frequencies impacts water and the water molecules, right? I'm sure all of you guys have seen this post floating around, the impact of what sound frequencies has on water molecules, right? So be mindful of things we consume and choose for yourself what you want to consume, what you want to focus on, what you want to bring about in your new chapter, in your new beginning. Yeah. To observe, to not interact with the chaos, not get lost in it, not get trapped in it, feeling of uncertainty, insecurity, instability. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others might think you are simply doing nothing, but let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. There are bigger things to attend to. You have spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and the actions of others. Let it be for a short while, as you become the observer rather than doer. Yeah, not getting involved in people's drama, not getting involved in drama of your family, of the group, of office, of work, of politics, of everything that's happening right now. Become an observer. Become an observer and know there is change happening and you are divinely guided through it. The Watchers invite you to break free from the linear, casual pace of the petty day to day. Rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces result. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious ways, requiring only a sacred witness. Yeah, so this is divine calling us to trust in our path, to trust in higher power, to trust in the universe, to bring forth for what we are desiring and manifesting, to know that we are worthy and it is coming and we are protected and we are guided, and become the observer of how this unfolds. To maintain your alignment of high vibration, of peace, of stability, of security, of having plenty, of knowing that you are this higher being that is worthy and it is happening for you. So this is very clear that Divine's telling us, changes are happening, a lot of things are changing. Reevaluate what you want to bring with you when you step into this new chapter, in this new beginning, so that you don't get overwhelmed and plenty. So you know who you are, so you know your authentic self, your infinite self. Yeah, right? And to relax and to observe and watch how everything unfolds. Don't get involved in the drama of people around you, because that is again matrix operating through them to bring chaos to you, to bring chaos to your peace of mind, right? These are people who are operating from their subconscious mind. They are doing day-to-day things. They are moving about from the place of subconscious. A lot of us believe that we are making conscious decisions, but I'm telling you, 90% of us make decisions from subconscious mind. Have you ever felt that you wanted really to do something, but when it comes time to do, you just procrastinate? That is a subconscious way of self-sabotaging. That is your subconscious trying to protect you from doing something new, from putting yourself out there, from the fear of embarrassment, from the fear of failure. So your subconscious believes that it's protecting you, but it's self-sabotaging you. This could have happened from a childhood where you put yourself out there for some sort of performance or whatever, right, in your family, and you experience failure, you experience being ridiculed, being laughed at. And your subconscious child, the inner child, believed that this brought you embarrassment, this brought you pain, this brought you shame. So a lot of us that grew up in families where we were not seen, admired, treasured, where we were put down, we developed, even though we're highly creative and talented, we develop a way of self-sabotaging that. And that is our subconscious still controlling us, still limiting us from what is possible for us. So this is a very, and it's number one too. So this is where it starts, from within ourselves. Yeah, it is very limiting us, right? Procrastination is the biggest form of self-sabotage. Procrastination comes from fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of being ridiculed, fear of humiliation. Fear of humiliation is a biggest fear that human beings have, and it's innately within us. Being outcasted. Yeah, so Divine's saying a lot of changes are coming. Clear your space, mind, body, spirit. Know what you're bringing with you with a lot of clarity, with a lot of self-evaluation, what you are consuming, what you are, not just in our body, right? Through our ears, through our eyes, through our mouth, what we say, what we speak, what we believe about ourselves. To go within, to rest and renew yourself, to nurture yourself, to connect with yourself, find your security, stability, to disconnect for a little bit so you can come to your infinite self. Yeah. Garden of Venus. Garden of Venus, like loving yourself, nurturing yourself, to become an observer for a little bit. Perhaps you're that person that people come to when they need advice. You're the person that people rely on to find solution. And this has taken a lot out of you. If you are this person that's always problem solving, that people come to for advice, this is your time to give this to yourself. Yeah. This is your time to give this to yourself, to love yourself, to nourish yourself, to nurture yourself, to stop putting your energy on the outside and bring it inward, because you're going to need it. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Past lessons being, let me move this card so the viewers can see it. Past lessons being well informed, ancestral wisdom. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a new wave of change. This is one of those times, and what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you are better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or a good advice from an expert or elder. That way you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Yes, connecting with that person that you can trust, right? Perhaps looking at reading certain old books of wisdom, connecting with the wisdom left for us from our ancestors, right? Connecting with the wisdom of higher power, right? This tells me like connecting with the wisdom of Mother Nature, of shamans, of gurus, connecting with the wisdom and lessons of long past, of healing, of nurturing. Yeah. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or elder. That way you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasures that have been left behind for you to make your own. Yeah. So this is connecting with your spirit guides. This is connecting with your spirit guides. This is connecting with your higher self. This is connecting with the wisdom, the knowledge that is here for us, left from our ancestors, from sages, from gurus, from guides, from ascended masters for us, right? To discover ourselves, to know true authentic power of ourselves, to know the power of oneness. Oneness not just with people around you, but oneness with the nature, oneness with your surrounding, right? We are one with Mother Nature, with animals, with everything that is around. We are all made out of same atoms and protons, all manifestation of the carbon, right? So to connect with that, to know the power that is in there, the power is in you, the power and the knowledge is in everything around you. Yeah. And this will bring you a lot of healing to your heart space. Heart space, heart chakra and root chakra are two of the most important ways to manifest abundance, manifest love, manifest healing, manifest higher transcendental way of being, because that's who you are. This will bring you into your full power, into your full divinity, into your full anointing that you're here, right? Through receiving wisdom, becoming an observer of everything happening around you, and not getting lost in the sauce. Not getting lost in sauce, in the chaos. So this is a very, for the collective that's watching, very clear message that the change is coming. A lot of changes are brewing in our collective, in our personal lives. We are being called to reevaluate our belief system, our subconscious belief system about ourselves. Because this is going to bring, now this change is bringing us new territory, new way of being, new beginnings, which could overwhelm us. But it is also plentiful if we know, if we are connected to our infinite self, right? Being able to enjoy that and not getting overwhelmed and lost with it, right? Not getting carried away with it. To love and nurture yourself, being authentic of everything that you are, to embracing your darkness, to embracing your shadow. A lot of us think spirituality or healing is about, high vibration, high vibing, being positive, being loving, being nurturing. But I'm here to tell you, spirituality is about truth. Healing, manifesting is about facing the truth. And it is very, very true that truth shall set you free. What we suffer at the moment is ignorance. Ignorance is not a bliss. Ignorance is suffering. We are suffering because we don't know our authentic power. We don't know our possibility that is here for us. And so we keep ourselves limited to our subconscious beliefs that someone else gave to us based on the circumstances that had nothing to do with you. Right? Become an observer to receive guidance and higher knowledge from a mentor, from an elder, from an ascended master, from the books, from the knowledge, from the guidance, to seek out those that will help you release yourself, to break away from this way of being, help you connect with your heart space, which will open you up to receiving. A lot of people I have noticed that complain about not having love in their life, of nobody loves me, but I will tell you that these are the exact same people. If love slaps them in the face, when love given to them, they close off, they run away. They don't have the capacity to receive the love. It's one thing to keep saying, I want love, nobody loves me, I want love in my life. But these are the people that when it's given to them, they run away. Why? Because they have not loved themselves. They have not opened themselves up to receiving love. Perhaps because those who are meant to love you hurt you. And so you've closed it off. Your subconscious self has closed it off, right? Whatever happened that could have caused you, given you this belief about yourself, you cannot bring that in your new beginning because it will sabotage it. So this is to love yourself, nurture yourself, know that you're worthy of it, know that you are receiving it, it is coming for you, know that you're protected, know you're worthy of it. To embrace the darkness that is you, the authentic you, to embrace the darkness that is you, all of it is part of you, right? The dark and the shadow and all of it is part of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it is part of you. To love all of it, without any judgment, like a child loves, right? To have that child kind of love for us, first of all, and then for others. Why I say this? Because you can't give something you don't have. How are you going to give something you don't have? And this is one of the problems I notice that people who are in a hurtful, painful situationship, relationship. They keep chasing the person who don't even love themselves. People can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. Someone who doesn't love themselves, how are you going to expect them to love you the way you deserved and need to be at this stage in your life, right? To question that self. To question yourself, why is it that you are stuck on that person who has shown you that they don't even love themselves or have capacity to receive love? Why are you expecting this? Perhaps that is the example that you adopted and you had from your childhood of people who are supposed to represent what is love. To question that and to clear it from your subconscious, to clear that belief. How you do that, how you clear that belief is to question yourself. Question your mindset. Question yourself, why are you looking behind to those people who hurt you? Expecting them to come to realization of the mistakes that they made, of who you are, right? Give that validation to yourself. Give that validation to yourself that you are deserving. It doesn't matter if they could not see that in you. You see that in you and move along with that belief, because you're here. When you do this, you empower yourself. You heal yourself. You let go of things that are not meant for you, that are not yours, that are somebody else's belief system, somebody else's life circumstances, somebody else's life lessons. They're not yours. Yeah. Learn from your own, renew yourself, nurture yourself, become an observer of everything around you. Stop taking things upon yourself. Stop taking things personally, because people are only meeting you as far as they've met themselves. And when you realize this, that you want deeper and more, and the only way to do that is to pour more into you, you are going to become this powerful being that is unshakable regardless of changes happening. Powerful being that is connected to the higher realms, that has the ability to receive infinite wisdom, infinite guidance, infinite nurture, infinite love, right? And bring forth here, bring more of that on this, because that's what we are being called to at the moment. Wow, it went on 50 minutes. Oh my goodness. And this is healing generational trauma. This is how you heal your whole ancestral bloodline. This is how you become the generational curse breaker, right? It happened, you were given these gifts, and now you're transmuting them. Whatever was given to you, you're transmuting it for your benefit, for your higher purpose, for your happiness, for your love, for your abundance, for your manifestations. And this is what you pass on. This is what you pass on to your next generation, right? Whatever ancestral beliefs and things you came into, you're using it, you're transmuting it, you're empowering yourself, you're connecting with your higher wisdom, you're loving that part, you're healing that part, you're becoming this powerful being that you are here, supernatural, beautiful, transcendental being, and you are transmuting and healing your generational family lineage, right? Yeah. I'm getting that you are this person that is completely changing the narrative of your family, of your lineage, of where you are, because you have this power to ability to take what was meant to limit you, meant to hurt you, meant to keep you down. You looking at that darkness, that past, you're loving it, nurturing it, using it, healing it, and growing from it. Yeah. Hope this helps. Share with your friends and family if they are on this journey as well. I thank you so much, and I love you guys, all my collective. I'm so blessed to have beautiful souls like you that tune in, and I hope that I'm able to deliver the message that is meant to be heard, right? To bring the collective in this powerful being that you are, to help you step into this. Um, so yeah, thank you. I'm blessed and you're blessed, and thank you for being part of Blessed Collective. I love you guys. Bye.